Hello, the event I will be doing is called the Reunification of Germany. Here's a map. As you can see right here, there's a picture of the separation of Eastern Berlin and Western Berlin. The Berlin Wall is also shown right here. This was before the reunification in 1990, so Western Germany is here. It was occupied by the Allied powers, and Eastern Germany is here, and it was occupied by the communists at the time before the reunification. Alright, so the key people were Helmut Kohl. He was the first chancellor of the reunited Germany, and he made the reunification possible by approving of this idea. The same goes for Mikhail Gorbachev, the former USSR leader. Richard von Weizsäcker, he was the former leader of Western Germany. He also signed a reunification treaty to make this possible. On the side, there are arrows pointing to their pictures. Key people continued. There were also another part of key players, Egon Krenz and Erich Honecker. They were former leaders of East Germany. They also signed a treaty too. Manfred Gerlach was also one of the leaders of Eastern Germany at the time. He signed a treaty as well. More pictures of them. So, moving on to who was involved, Kohl and Gorbachev were the main key players in the matter. However, members of the Bundestag as well joined in, following the leaders of the United States, Great Britain, and France. Those leaders were John Mayer, George Bush, and François Mitterrand. For Germany, there was Richard von Weizsäcker, Egon Krenz, Erich Honecker, and Manfred Gerlach. The part of Eastern Germany was also liberated, and Eastern Germans got a taste of their own freedom. So, on the side, there is a photo of the leaders of France, Germany, Great Britain, and the United States shaking hands and making peace. So, what really happened? Well, this marked the end of the Cold War, and Gorbachev and Kohl met up in 1990 to talk about putting a country back together again on August 31st. 2 months after this talk, on October 3rd, 1990, the official date for the reunification happened and occurred. When did this happen? It simply happened on August 31st with the meeting, but officially Germany reunited on October 3rd, 1990. Where did this occur? This happened in Western and Eastern Germany, which is a country in Europe. The August conference happened in Bonn, a city in Western Germany, though. And on the side, there is a photo of Bonn, Germany. So, why did Germany get reunited? Germany got reunited because of the Eastern Germans fought for their freedom, and it was getting way too out of hand. In fact, they led up to riots and fights that led up to the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. To be able to resecure their government, Germany had to reunite in 1990. The historical significance of this event. So, historically speaking, this event was very important. The whole world couldn't refer to Germany as a whole if it hadn't been reunited in the past. In addition to that, this event marked the end of the Cold War in history and paved a way for a brighter world and the fall of the Soviet Union. This also caused many Eastern Germans to get freedom and not under the hard-to-live communist rule. So, in summary, it ended all of the agony and suffering throughout Germany. On the side, there is a picture of the fall of the Soviet Union. And here I have my picture sources, and on the last slide, there's my MLA works cited. Thank you for listening to my presentation.